Yeah, I mean, look, I think Phoenix has become really one of our favourite fight cities. We've always done incredible crowds here and gates here as well. Last time out, it was a brilliant fight between Bam and Sonny Edwards. Now, of course, you bring a Mexican fighter here in Gallo Estrada, who's a legend of the sport. You've also got Mexico playing football here, the soccer to you guys, the day after. And it's going to be a huge fight. You know, it's as I said, a future legend of the sport against a legend of the sport. 2 pound-for-pounders, collide June 29th. It's just a brilliant fight for the sport of boxing. Got a big show in Mexico this weekend, and next weekend in Riyadh, of course, it's Fury Usyk, which is a massive night. You've got Castro against Taylor coming up the week after that. Then you've got the 5v5. You've got Subriel Matias, our Puerto Rican world champion, who I think is an incredible fighter, defending his world title. Then you've got Boots Ennis coming up July 13. So boxing's on fire right now, and we're pleased to be a part of it. Really, really impressive with its interest and its numbers and its vibrancy for boxing. And I think we've got an amazing fight here on June 29th.
Where's your favourite place to eat out here so far?
I've been lucky enough to be in some great restaurants. Scottsdale has got some great restaurants. Although tonight I'm looking for a nice steak. So if you've got any recommendations, please let me know.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I'll shoot them to you after this. Now, one thing I wanted to ask you about, the production for your fights, the promotion and all that, it's kicked up second to none. And it's something we've not really seen in the sport of boxing. What prompted all of that?
I think a lot of it, to be honest with you, is, I look at what the UFC are doing, I look at what other big, organisations are doing, whether that's WWE, whatever, and you have to, if you're going to really give the impression that this is a major sport and a major event, it has to look like one. And when I'm talking about it, it has to feel like one. So that's one of the reasons that we came here today for the media press conferences, because this fight was announced a few weeks ago. One guy's from Mexico, one guy's from San Antonio, and a lot of people don't make the effort to come to the actual city and do the media, to take the photos, to create the interest. It's important. So, we value the promotion, and we know that, we have the greatest sport in the world, we have the greatest product, but sometimes we're deprived of great fights and great opportunities. And here, you've got, as I said, a future legend against a legend of the sport. It's just a brilliant fight. So, and I'm passionate about what I do. I love the sport of boxing, and when I know a great fight, I can talk about it for hours and hours, and this is a great fight.
Now, another great fight and great card in general is the 5 versus 5.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Yeah, His Excellency, he's obviously really changing the face of boxing. He's bringing people together, he's bringing promotional companies together, and there's no more, what could be so bitter than a rivalry than Matchroom against Queensbury. Myself against Frank Warren. We hadn't spoken since I started promoting 14 years ago, and he brought us together. And he wanted to do our five best against his 5 best. The reception that he's had from fight fans has been incredible, and now we're just a couple of weeks away. So I think what we're seeing in boxing is it's better when people work together, and that's when we can give fans the fights that will all round just keep increasing the interest in the sport.
Well, thank you. And I have some more questions, but I got to do this one on my cell phone because these ones are going to be silly. Okay. I hope you don't mind.
No worries.
All right, Eddie Hearn. Couple silly questions. Who is the funniest boxer in the sport?
Oh, funniest boxer? That's a really tough question. Sonny Edwards might be up there. He does talk a lot. After a while, he's not so funny, but he's quite funny. Yeah, I like a lot of them. Hamo Williams makes me laugh and smile a lot. Yeah.
If you were to be stuck on a deserted island, which fighter would you not want to be stuck with?
Maybe Sonny Edwards again. Because after about a day, you'd want to kill him. Yeah, I have to go with Sonny. On a desert island.
Which fighter has the best ring gear?
Anthony Joshua. His designs are always on point.
And last one. You're going to a big boxing convention. This is hypothetical.
Yeah.
It's a sports convention. There's one table for every sport. You're the manager for the boxing booth. Who are you going to have there represent the sport of boxing?
Current or
any of? Well, yeah. Let's go active.
Active. Okay. So Anthony Joshua. You're saying to represent the sport. Anthony Joshua. Katie Taylor. Alexander Usyk, Naya Inoue, Terence Crawford. It's not a bad table.
That is not. Now, who would be the last person you want at that table?
Oh.